Hello, welcome to today's video. Sure the camera's good. Today we are working on our exercise of feel the beat. So from the very start, we have to be physically, mentally positive and energetic in the rhythm. Okay? So we need to be very conscious of what the beat of the music is, what the feel of the music is. And we'll talk a little bit more about what the feel actually means a little bit later in another video. Okay? So what we want to do is we're going to be doing an exercise where we're going to listen to a couple of selections of music, one with a band and one with just piano by itself. So the first step is to carefully listen to the piece of music given, and as you listen, clap along to the beat. The beat is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, depends on the time signature. And don't worry about too much being a strict time to begin with. Just feel the beat, move your body along with it. If you want to dance to the music, please do so. Okay? So after we listen to the beat of the music and try to pick out the rhythm, or not the rhythm, but just the beat itself, I would like for us to accurately clap along evenly to the beat. Okay? But always do this in a relaxed fashion. Please don't put any kind of strain on yourself. We want to be relaxed when we play jazz. And then once you have the pulse clear in your mind, what we're going to do is we're going to clap the following rhythms. Now you may do a preparatory rhythm of a whole note if it is in 4/4 time, and if you would like to do the whole note at the beginning, go ahead and do that. But the first rhythm that we're going to start off with is the quarter note. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can also start off with the half note if you want to. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to do the whole note. 1, 2, 3, 4. The last one is going to be the eighth note. Now, some of you may be wondering, why am I doing the quarter note, then the half note, then going to the eighth note? That seems kind of like a strange combination. Shouldn't it be half note, quarter note, then eighth note? If you want to do it that way, it's perfectly fine, because finding the eighth note may be easier once you know the quarter note. Let's go ahead and get started with our first example. We're going to go ahead and listen to a tune. This one is called Poor Butterfly, and it's performed by the Benny Goodman Sextet. This is considered big band music. And so what we're trying to do is just listen for the beat. Let's listen to it for a little bit, okay? If you want to tap your foot, move around. Keep in mind, jazz music was especially created, especially this kind of jazz music, for people to dance to. So there has to be a nice movement with your body. Always remember, if it does not want to make you dance, then it's not good music. Okay, that's about good enough. Let's go ahead and listen to that very same section again. And so let's now clap the quarter note. Okay? I'm going to let you clap the quarter note by yourself. I'm going to come in about halfway through at the end of the selection to give you an opportunity to come up with it by yourself. Quarter note. So as you can see, that is actually a really fast rhythm, but it is still manageable. Okay, let's go ahead now and listen to that same section. This time we're going to be clapping the half note. Alrighty, there it is. That's the half note. Oops. So you actually may be able to listen to this music quite, if you're able to clearly listen to the rhythm section, you hear chunk, 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 chunk. Very typical of big band music is they would have a banjo player or a guitar player, and they would just, they would crank out those quarter notes as a nice tempo. If they did not have a drummer, sometimes they did have a drummer, and they would do the same thing. Bump, 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 bump. That nice chuck, chuck, chuck sound really would keep the band in time, and it's very characteristic of this style of music. Now that we can hear the quarter note and the half note, and then we've clapped them, let's go ahead and clap the eighth note. Remember, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be swung, not straight. There it is. Alrighty then, very good. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put that piece away and we're going to listen to another example, this time a piano solo. Okay, the next piece is going to be Bedford Square Blues by Richard Michael, and this is going to be a piano solo. Let's go ahead and listen to the head of this piece. The head of a piece means the first section, kind of like the A section or the introduction of the piece before the solos begin. All right, so we're going to let you go ahead and listen to it for a little bit, then we're going to start our clapping. Okay, pretty simple, straightforward piece. Now I'm going to let you go ahead and try to clap we're going to start with the whole note this time. Excuse me, not the whole note, but the half note this time, okay? So let's see if we can pick out the half note. I'm going to come in at the halfway point. Here we go. Coming up with the half note on your own. Okay, that was the half note. Now let's go ahead and do the quarter note. I'm going to come in halfway. Very nice. And now we're going to do the eighth note. I'll come in halfway. Eighth note. So it is swung. All right, very good. So that is our example of a piano solo. The next example is going to be an example that you will try without me. And this is going to be a track that will be sent along with this video as an additional file. Please listen to that track very, very carefully. The tempo is rather fast, okay? So let's go ahead and practice this exercise at home, and then we'll learn a little bit more about it at our lesson. And we'll see you next time.